Time now for the Morning Rush.
And we start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Still looking at high pressure and control, so nothing in the way of rain or snow today. Even clouds will be hard to come by, but enjoy because this afternoon's warm temperatures gone by the time we hit the weekend. Crystal?
Today, the man accused of murdering his girlfriend in the Moriarty Motel where he was working is expected back in court today. Mark Chavez is charged with the murder of Tammy Cessna. It happened back in 2014. He's expected to go back before a judge today for a status conference hearing. Just about a week and a half before his trial is expected to start. Chavez was also recently convicted of a 2006 cold case rape and kidnapping.
Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch is breaking with President Trump over his escalating attacks on the judiciary system. The president recently called Tuesday's appeals court hearing into his travel ban disgraceful, saying the judges involved had a political agenda. During a private meeting yesterday with Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal, Gorsuch reportedly called the criticism disheartening and demoralizing.
Parts of the Northeast are bracing for a major winter storm today. The quick-hitting storm is forecast to bury some areas up to a foot of snow and could trigger coastal flooding and power outages. The snow is also expected to create significant travel headaches on the roads and in the air. That's a live look out at Philly. So if you're going to be traveling to the East Coast, the Mid-Atlantic states today, you definitely want to give a heads up there. Fernanda? Oh, we'll get to the Metro Threat Index here at home. I forgot about our New Mexico forecast. We're just chilly this morning. We have a Metro Threat Index of 1 because this afternoon it's sunny, it's warm, it's dry. We don't even have any winds to talk about, but major changes expected over the weekend. Expect that Metro Threat Index to climb. Now we'll get to Fernanda.
And you this morning, a program is allowing people with Spanish and Jewish ancestry to connect with their past. Right now, the Spanish government has opened a window to grant citizenship to Jews forced to flee during the Spanish Inquisition. The Jewish Federation of New Mexico is the only organization in the country that is helping people prove their Jewish and Spanish ancestry who are no longer practicing their religion. Organizers say many New Mexicans could qualify for the program. We've posted more information on our website, krqe.com.
This morning, police still on the hunt for a fifth suspect linked to a terrifying attempted home invasion. Police say Crystal Silva approached an El Gordo home pleading for help before her accomplices pulled out guns and tried to force their way into that home. The homeowners, you can see right here, slammed the door, and the suspects ran off. El Gordo police did make 3 arrests Tuesday. Well, Silva was caught yesterday. Again, police still trying to track down a fifth suspect, 35-year-old Jason Njadi.
Nordstrom shares could trade even higher when the markets open in just under an hour. This despite comments from President Trump. He tweeted that the department store treated his daughter Ivanka so unfairly after it decided to stop selling her clothing line. Nordstrom says it acted because of declining sales. A proposal to tax soda in Santa Fe is one step closer to becoming reality. A city committee recommended approving that tax. It needs to go before 2 more committees, though, next month before it can be placed on the ballot in May. The mayor says the tax, which would be 2 cents per ounce, would help fund early childhood education. This year could be a good one for the economy. The National Retail Federation released its economic forecast for 2017. It projects that retail industry sales could grow more than 4% compared to last year. Online sales are expected to increase between 8 and 12%, and the job market could add about 160,000 jobs a month, according to that report. Kristen?
All right, we'll take a look at your Thursday morning commute. No major incidents to slow you down this morning, just a little sluggish Paseo eastbound from Jefferson towards Wyoming because of construction up there. Give yourself a few extra moments.
Part of Central may look a lot different in the near future. Albuquerque Mayor Richard Berry has signed a bill that would appropriate more than $96,000 to be applied towards the old El Vado Motel project on Central. It would help acquire land, demolish dilapidated structures, and provide infrastructure improvements.
Okay, mark your calendars. Next week, tickets go on sale for Garth Brooks. The country superstar will perform at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces April 8th. Performing with him, his wife, Trisha Yearwood. You can buy tickets starting February 17th.
No need to wonder what's for dinner tonight because today is National Pizza Day. From thin crust to deep dish and hand tossed, Americans consume on average 23 pounds of pizza per person every single year. 17% of all U.S. restaurants are actually pizzerias. So however you slice it, eat it up. It's National Pizza Day.
So delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5. Bernalillo County has 2 new baby rams for the public to see. One of the doll sheep at the Bernalillo County's Gutierrez Hubble House in the South Valley gave birth this week to twin baby rams. There they are. We caught up with Mama and her new babies at the History and Cultural Center. Twins never left their mom's side. No word if the county plans to name them. If they do and they need your help, we'll let you know.
Number 4, starting Monday, drivers in Rio Rancho will begin seeing speed vans. Last year, councilors decided not to renew the company's contract and the controversial red light cameras, but last night, councilors did vote to use the red flex speed vans. Drivers caught on speed van cameras will be fined $100.
At number 3, temperatures warming up in the upper 60s today, 70s tomorrow. Sunshine both days as high pressure's in control, but by this weekend, we'll see a return of the rain and mountain snow, as well as gusty winds and much cooler temperatures.
On to number 2, the Albuquerque police officer who was fired for repeatedly failing to turn on his body cameras could be looking at a big payday from the city. Jeremy Deere was fired after shooting and killing suspected truck thief Mary Hawks and for not having his lapel camera on at the time. He's been fighting to get his job back and recently sued the city and APD for failing to meet his public records requests. Last week, a judge ruled the city owes Deere $100 for every day since his requests were due, which is close to $15,000 today.
On to number 1, happening today, President Trump will be at the swearing-in ceremony of U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Democrats are fighting hard against this nomination. 2 U.S. senators from New Mexico, Tom Udall and Martin Heinrich, they voted against him. In the meantime, a memorial to urge the U.S. Congress to prohibit a possible Muslim registry is in discussion in our state roundhouse. Along with President Trump's temporary travel ban, he also said the U.S. needs a registry for Syrian refugees entering our country.